Hello, welcome back. This is a Christmas stocking episode where I make Christmas stockings. I'm gonna show you what I've completed so far. On this placemat, I've got some quilted backs, interiors, the lining that I've already sewn together, just using that fabric land stuff I had left over from one of my quilt coat projects. It's still very good quality. I have two paper pattern pieces here that I printed off from Apple Green Cottage. You can do the same, but there are other templates available online. These were free PDF patterns. You do have to input your email address. Another option is you can trace a pre-made Christmas stocking from your collection. We couldn't find the ones my mom had, so that's another reason why I'm making these. Just used some cotton batting. I went through my scraps. This is a great use for scraps. Used my long arm quilting thread. Pretty simple to put together, and then once I had quilted out a piece, just traced around it with a marker, cut on that line, and then I also 1/4 inch seam allowance away from the line. I just went all the way around. I'm not sure if that actually stabilizes it, but it's probably not a bad idea to do that. So I've got these pieces ready to go, and now I just need to do the front. I love this whale print so much. This has got to be my all-time favorite. And then I have this Rifle Paper Company selection. Probably do that. That's one. And that's also a perfect size. So if you have fat quarters you'd like to use up, this is a great project for that. And if you have some uninspiring, ready for retirement fabric, you can use that for an interior. So I'm going to get started, and I will give you a little bit of an update in a little while. So I left off Saturday. Today's Monday. I attached the lining to the outer part of each of the stockings. It was not a perfect fit, so I have a little, is it a pucker? It's a pleat. I'm going to call it a pleat because a pucker is unintentional and a pleat is part of the plan. So I have a pleat on pretty much all of them. On the lining, I did go back and re-sew them so that they were a little bit smaller so that they would fit inside. And then I just put them in, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. It's not perfect, but these are stockings that are going to be hung up once a year. They're not an article of clothing that would get thrown in the washing machine and worn out. I don't have to worry too much about the lining being a little bit off. No one's going to be wearing these. I actually got to wonder if these would fit on my feet. I made loops, and I'm trying to figure out how best to attach them. Nothing is springing to mind, but pretty much it's the premise of, bias tape. So that's kind of where I've left off. These are looking pretty good. I'm very satisfied with them. I just have to decide if I'm going to bind them like I would a quilt, or if I will do something a little bit different. I'll show you what I end up doing. Oh no, I did it wrong. You're supposed to put it like this, and then when you flip it up, and I just flipped it up. That's right. I didn't make a mistake. It looks perfect. Not a problem. These are the finished stockings. It's a busier, Tuesday afternoon. It's windy, but I like the fact that it's sunny outside, so that's why I'm filming now instead of earlier. This video could have been up sooner. We don't care. I'm trying not to blow away in the wind, but this is the finished product. As you can see, these are all flailing around in the wind. What a fun word. It took me just under 11 hours to do all 5 of them combined. If I were to do this in the future, I think it would take me probably about an hour, up to an hour and a half per, just because I know what I'm doing now. The hand stitching took between 20 and 30 minutes per stocking on the top, so that binding, which that could definitely be avoided or perhaps done differently in the future. You can do it with your sewing machine as well. I'm very satisfied with the results, and I think you should be too. So I don't think there's much else I have to say. Pretty straightforward. Have a great day.